Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for N. And you look. Look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Siakam, that's good.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Maxey kicks to Harris. And it's sent back by Turner. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. The pass to Siakam. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Maxey against Halliburton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
You simply can't give Melton these chances. He'll punish you for it.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a three-point game. Three-pointer. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Harris passes to Embiid. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Shot to stop the run, and Halliburton finishes inside.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Embiid throws it down.
Got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. From past the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 5. Swiped away. Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And slam dunk by Harris.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pacers trail by 7. Now, here's Halliburton. Good D by Embiid. And now the 76ers on the break. Oubre, good.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Neesmith.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And the basket by Harris.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Good work there as it goes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
His shot is good, making them a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now, here's Neesmith. No scoring in this one. 5 on the clock. Here's Turner, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They have a 9-point lead. Embiid finds Harris. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Oubre for 3. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
On the court right now for the Pacers. We've got Miles Turner. Siakam is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Harris kicks to Maxey. Lets it go with the 3. That shot missing. Pacers trail by 9. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Melton, no good. Indiana's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Halliburton drives in. And Halliburton slams it in.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Here's Maxey. And it's off from 3-point range. Pacers trail by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And the rejection by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
And stolen by Siakam. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Maxey against McConnell. Embiid, the pass to Melton. The dish now to Harris. Lock at 6. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul.
That's good from Harris. In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Clark Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But at the defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
Shot on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Into the lane. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the basket by Lowry. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mathurin against Hield. Here he goes. Book it off the crossover. Hield's got his first bucket of the night.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
He lobs it up, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Smith with a screen on Hield. Here's Mathurin, and again it's Indiana.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing here by 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And yes, it's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Hield against Mathurin. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Impressive display of focus there from Hield. Never lost sight of the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Outside Mathurin. Toppin finds Mathurin from outside the arc. And he beats the buzzer. Wow! Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Hield is out there with Lowry. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Martin. And it's Payne in at the 3, the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. McDermott with it, working on Payne. Toppin, Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Hield. 5 points in the game. 3-pointer, Martin. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. Smith outside. Mathurin against Hield. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One is on Hield. So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Harris, good.
Boy, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
Mathurin passes to McConnell. Mathurin against Melton. And it's Mathurin missing. The 76ers leading by 9. Harris misses.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And stolen by McConnell. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And the 3-ball is good. Mathurin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Quick thinking from Mathurin there. Excellent rising up and capitalizing off the catch.
Embiid, the pass to Melton. Off the left rim and out. Pacers trail by 6. Mathurin for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Driving inside. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
When Melton finds a lane to the bucket, there's no slowing him down.
Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Smith sets the pick for Mathurin. Down low. And Smith with the stuff.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Maxey attacking. Plays it up off the glass. Maxey's got his first basket of the night.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey quick on the drive.
Tapping a screen on Melton. Here's Mathurin, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Embiid kicks to Melton. Embiid, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a three-point game. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3 points.
Turner's got 7 points in the game.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Here's Melton. Nembhard grabs the board. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Neesmith for the lead. Left side, Turner. There's 18 seconds left in the third.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Embiid sets the pick for Melton. Popped up there for him. Embiid climbs the ladder, if that's even possible.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Halliburton for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Philadelphia. Don't go anywhere. The final quarters. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Indiana, they've got Neesmith. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact. And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
Oubre on the wing. The shot. Maxey on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Indiana leading. Halliburton finds Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. He takes it in. Out to Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team. Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Inside, they kick out to Hield. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
To the paint, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Rebound by Joel Embiid.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Indiana's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Siakam, a screen on Maxey. Halliburton, that's good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple. Harris has got 20.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for them.
Here's Siakam. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Embiid sets the pick for Hield. Here's the pass to Embiid. That 3 off the mark. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 1. Turner with a screen on Harris. And the layup is good.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Hield finds Maxey. Harris outside. Pass to Hield. Lets the 3 fly. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers leading by 3. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. Halliburton outside. Headshot off. Some solid defense for Maxey. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Embiid.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Now the Pacers with it. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. Goes back up. It falls! And it's the 76ers with the ball. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Oubre kicks to Lowry. Harris setting the pick for Lowry. Yes!
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with it.
matchup in the middle tonight will be one to watch. Two of the best pivots on the planet.
BA, big men with big-time games. It is easy to know where the action's going to play out.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Melton misses. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Over Maxey. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Driving to the basket. And Embiid throws it down.
It's a scary sight when Embiid's coming down the lane. Not a man you want to get in the way of.
Conley passes to Edwards. Conley, a screen on Maxey. Back to Conley. And here's Edwards. Deflected. And now the Sixers on the break. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Towns for 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Edwards. Launches it from deep. And stolen by Melton. On the break. Here's Maxey. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, BA. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
McDaniels, that's good.
Boy, what great body control you saw there, laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
Here's Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Stolen by Conley. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. From downtown. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Embiid misses. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Edwards a screen on Melton. Back to Edwards. Fires from deep. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Melton with the ball. Towns covering. For 3, here's Harris. Minnesota with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside Conley. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Morris in for Conley. The 76ers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. To win the run, Maxey, that's good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Harris. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Maxey. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Embiid misses. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Towns. Here's Reed. Reed, a screen on Melton. Morris passes to Reed. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Melton. The Sixers trailing. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You love to see this hustle from Embiid. Getting out in transition and finishing the fast break.
Oh! Hammers it home.
So nice.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
From deep, Melton. Towns against Harris. Pass to Maxey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
That one's off. The Timberwolves making a switch here.
At the line for Philadelphia.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Alexander Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Monte Morris is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. And that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Reed for three. And the three-pointer goes. Reed's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Melton. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Maxey for three. Hits the trifecta. Maxey's got his third basket on the night right there.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
Yeah, such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you. Embiid misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Reed sets a screen. McDaniels from long range. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one. Melton attacking. Out to Oubre. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now, he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Outside McDaniels. Towns down low. Harris on him. Here's Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, PA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Reed a screen on Hill. And here's Edwards outside. Connects from downtown. Edwards has got 11 points.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Lowry finds Martin. And he buries his first look. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. And he drives in. Warren against Martin. Outside Edwards. Over Hield. Cuts off the pass. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Kicks it out to Warren. Back to Anderson. And he makes it on the layup. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Martin. No good that time. Nice D from Reed. Warren with a screen on Lowry. Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. There's a screen. The kick out to Edwards. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. The 76ers shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Bamba, a screen on Edwards. Hield fires from way outside. And another miss by Philadelphia.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
He buries it from three. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 23, Monte Morris.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half. And the basket by Hield.
The stop and the pop by Buddy Hield.
Here's Edwards. Oh, hey, how about that? And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Buddy Hield. Kenyon Martin is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Grant.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Here's Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Hield fires from way outside. Hits the three-pointer. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Morris finds Gobert. Back to Morris. To the right side. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Sixers trailing. Now Bamba Still without a bucket. Pass to Heel. 5 to shoot. And here's Payne. Anderson covers. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Anderson. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. Back to Conley. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. Philadelphia shooting 41% in this game. He takes it in. No good there. Good work defensively by Towns. Towns on a screen. Edwards for 3. Martin against Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Conley goes in. Got it. Conley's got his second basket on the night.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Embiid, a screen on Edwards. From deep, Melton. Now here's Embiid. He has 6. No good on the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the paint. Reed, good. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Pass to Oubre. Over McDaniels. Back to Oubre. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oubre against Edwards. Embiid passes to Oubre. Jacks up a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Embiid covers. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Outside Edwards. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Harris misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. No one near him. And he connects with a jumper. McDaniels got 7 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Morris in for Conley. And Oubre gets it to go.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Warren's checked in for the Timberwolves. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Maxey, that's good.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Morris outside. Pass to Warren. Maxey against Morris. Morris, a screen on Melton. Alexander Walker with the bucket. He has 6.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a night. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Monte Morris is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Three-pointer Embiid drops in the 3.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Oh, the stride, the length. Gobert, my goodness.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Embiid passes to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Morris. Back to Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Warren into the lane. Oh, Warren slams it in.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Embiid from outside. Warren with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Throws it up high. Oh, Rudy on the lob.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Outside Warren. Now Morris. Warren with a screen on Maxey. Kicks it out to Warren. Launches it. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, just great recognition. Rise and fire and catch and shoot. T.J. Warren says, I can do that. How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Here's Gobert. And it's Harris with the rebound. The 76ers running out of time. On the attack, Oubre. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now the young fella showing no fear. Oubre driving in with reckless abandon.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Gobert on the go. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Warren. Anthony Edwards comes in for Alexander-Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A., just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. T.J. Warren comes in for McDaniels. And Embiid fires it home.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
And that's an intentional foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Martin, he's checked in for the Sixers. Hield comes in for Melton.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Hield against Edwards. Outside Hield. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance.
Buddy Hield from another galaxy. Wow, that was deep.
Minnesota has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Hield against Conley. Right side Edwards. Pass to Towns. Over Harris. No good off the glass. Embiid passes to Hield. From deep three-point land. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 16-point lead. Over to the left wing for three. Conley. Doesn't go that time. Martin outside. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Edwards with it. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
On one, Greg, two teams, the that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in at the center position. Now here's Turner. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. High arcing shot, and Halliburton with the layup.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Edwards with the screen. Here's Conley. Drops in the layup for two.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Halliburton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Turner. Now, here's Reed. Guarded closer. 4 on the clock. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Reed gets the bucket.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here's Halliburton. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Towns. The Pacers making the shot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Now, here's Halliburton. Passes it to Turner. Siakam outside. Outside for Halliburton. The three, and rejection by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Siakam outside. Latrey. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's McDaniels. Good on the three-point shot.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
To the middle, and Siakam throws it down.
No way Halliburton is going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Basket good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Floats one up. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Nembhard's shot is good.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Pass to Nembhard. Takes the three. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound in the bucket.
Edwards a screen on Halliburton. Conley finds Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. It's stolen by Edwards. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The scoring faster. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Anthony Edwards out there with Monte Morris. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
The shot's good.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Morris into the lane, and Morris throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Morris. Now the pass to McDaniels. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
You're not going to get every shot off clean. McDaniels recognizes that and made the adjustment accordingly.
Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
McConnell scanning the floor. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Smith, Reed with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And it's Towns on the follow.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Here's McConnell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. McConnell kicks to McDermott. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 8. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, good on that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's Smith, top of the key. And then Smith with the dunk.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Towns finds Conley. Towns a screen on McConnell. And Reed has it in the corner. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Reed's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And it's Smith missing.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it. Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Mathurin against Edwards. Smith sets the pick for Mathurin. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mathurin's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
In the pick and roll, Benedict Mathurin poses a bunch of problems. Doing a good job that time reading and reacting to the defense. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And so that's the end of the first half. Pacers out in front. They lead by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
We'll be topping out there with Smith. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's McDermott in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Smith on the wing. Guarded by Reed. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mathurin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mathurin's got 6 points.
Mathurin is a prime-time, big-time talent, showing his skill off the bounce there.
Edwards, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the wide open shot for Morris. And another three for Minnesota.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
McConnell with it. Now defended by Warren. Back to McConnell. He dishes it to Toppin. It's stolen by Morris. An even 3-on-3 break. Reed with it, working on Smith. Reed the pass to Edwards. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Reed. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit. Pacers leading by 4. Fires from deep. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pass to Reed. Morris against McConnell. The 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Out to Smith. Trying to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
Takes it inside. Count the basket. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Minnesota calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Gobert can't hit. Pacers leading by 8. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to McDermott. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 8. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
And it's Conley penetrating up and in on the layup.
And I love seeing Conley be this assertive. He has to deal with some traffic, but still takes control on that drive.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Yep, it counts. Halliburton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Gobert. Crafty move and slam dunk by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Here's Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Pacers leading by 8.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Halliburton drives in. And the rejection by Towns.
Timberwolves substitution, Anthony Edwards.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Reed. And it's Morris in at the 1. Halliburton up top. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Pascal Siakam, first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Morris for 3. Sinks the triple.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Halliburton. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 25 points.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards looking it over. Morris finds Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. And finished off by Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Halliburton outside. And it's good, 2 points. 27 points for him.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the kids, the young... kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Mike Conley's checked in for Morris. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Wants to get it to Turner and does.
And those players can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Halliburton drives in. And Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Conley dishes to McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining.
He kicks it to Edwards. Clock at 6. Towns high post. Over Siakam. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Nembhard. McDaniels defending. Here's Nembhard. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Out to Edwards to tie it up. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Pacers leading by 3. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Yes! And the foul. McDaniels. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Timberwolves making a switch. Anderson's checked in.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
There's the pass to Edwards. Driving in. Yes!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And Nesmith with the slam.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton against Anderson. To the wing right side. Here's Nesmith. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And here's Edwards from the arc. Missed. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. It was up for grabs right until the final.
pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. And it's Oubre in at the 3.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Takes the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Now here's Oubre. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Halliburton. It's a three-point game. And that one drops for him.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Lots of winning going on in Philadelphia. 6 straight playoff appearances, Richard.
Yeah, they're the masters of the mid. Their game, that's just the way it is. No finals appearances. And look, that's got to be top of mind. East is tough, but they've got the talent to go far, but they just keep having mid-seasons.
And the shot goes in.
Love seeing Harris take initiative, knowing how effective he can be on that drive.
Siakam with a screen on Melton. With the teardrop. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
The 3, here's Harris. Kept alive. Pass to Oubre. To the inside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Yep, that one goes. Halliburton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
For 3, Maxey gets the 3 to fall.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. On the take. Inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Back to Maxey. Harris, a screen on Halliburton. Harris outside. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
And that's the physicality he has, muscling through contact. Harris uses all of the tools to get his points.
Always ahead of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
Yeah, he loves to get out in transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset, and look, speed kills. And he definitely uses that to his advantage.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
They're creating space on his own. Halliburton with a sweet move to create enough daylight for the bucket.
And here's Oubre from the arc. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana leading. Pass to Nesmith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Nesmith's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Oubre. For 3. Here's Embiid. Tries again, and he lays it in.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. It's a drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Harris. He's got 7. The baseline J is on the way, and too long on the shot.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought. Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Count the basket. Halliburton's got 13.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Gets it off. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. His fingerprints were all over that. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Buddy Hield is out there with Maxey, and it's Oubre in at the 3.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
For 3, Maxey, and Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And Embiid fires it home.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
And Turner's length is sometimes overwhelming for defenders, which is how he gets these shots to go.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Siakam with a screen on Maxey. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Hield for 3. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks, good stuff. Turner finds Halliburton. Floats one, and Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 13-point game. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
And here's Harris outside, counted from distance. Harris has got 10 points.
How's that for a response? Harris, a guy you love having on your team. Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. A clear look from McConnell. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Hield for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
No coverage that time. Matherin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Will it go? And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Maxey.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Outside Matherin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Oubre going inside, and the layup falls. Oubre's got his second basket of the game.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
A good look from Matherin, and it's Indiana scoring again.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
McConnell passes to Smith. Maxey against McConnell. Pass to Matherin with 2 seconds left. And Embiid with the block. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Smith, Doug McDermott out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's TJ McConnell, and it's Matherin in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Pass to Bamba. Martin outside. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Oh, he misses the dunk. McConnell, good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Outside Matherin launches it, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Three-pointer Matherin up again. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Martin. And Toppin pulls it down.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this game. He's earning his team offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Payne, the pass to Martin. Lowry outside. Here's Bamba, second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Matherin against Hield. To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And the three off target. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Offensive board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Outside Hield. Again, the Sixers score.
Tremendous shooter. Hield can hit from anywhere.
Indiana has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Lowry against McConnell. And the layup is good off the glass. McConnell's got 8 points in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And Lowry launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Toppin finds Matherin. Toppin, a screen on Hield. Three-pointer Matherin. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
McDermott with a screen on Hield. For 3, Matherin. Rebounded by Payne.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Lowry. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Payne. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And so it's Indiana. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton surveys the floor. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Melton knocks down the long J. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. For 3, Maxey. And the 76ers another 3.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Halliburton, a screen on Melton. Here's Nembhard. The Pacers again can't hit. The 76ers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Embiid. Out to Harris. Back to Embiid. Maxey passes to Embiid. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. The 3 is up. Rebound by the 76ers. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low, but Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
Here's Halliburton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
From deep, Melton. Here's Embiid. The Sixers with another miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Turner, a screen on Maxey. Halliburton for three. Buries it from three. Halliburton's got 25 points in the game.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Out to the right wing. Embiid with a steal. Stolen by Siakam. Out left to the wing. Siakam with a screen on Harris. Nembhard. Three-pointer, no good. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. For three, Maxey.
And just a tough guy to get around. Halliburton, very effective defensively, forces the rogue shot.
From deep, Melton. He drops it from range.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Halliburton.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, you better make a business decision and get out of that way. Barreling through, you better clear the way for Embiid.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Turner for three. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Embiid. And he banks in the layup.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
The talent in these two backcourts, Doris. This should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. Now Maxey. Following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Melton passes to Oubre. And there's the drive. And finished off by Oubre.
I tell you, like lightning, Kelly Oubre flashes through on the drive. No one quick enough to stop him.
Towns up top. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Maxey with it. Picked up by Edwards. Out to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Here's Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Harris misses. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Reed. The dish to Towns. Right side, Edwards. The pass to Reed. 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Maxey. Top of the key, Harris. Passes it to Melton. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Oh, what a dunk!
Out below! Woo. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Now, here's Melton. No good on the triple. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. No good with the triple. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drills the three-pointer. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Edwards kicks to Towns. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here we are looking at Kelly Oubre Jr. He's capable, Doris, of lighting it up on any given night.
Kevin, from the moment he stepped into the NBA league, this guy has been a proven scorer. He's got a ton of flair to his game. He's probably best used in that 6-man role, though he has put up very good numbers as a starter. I just like his change of pace when he comes off the bench.
McDaniels. There's the steal. One-on-one fast break. Oubre kicks to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got 8 points.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Shoots over Melton. Misses off the left iron. Philadelphia with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. On the wing, Melton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Another three for Philadelphia.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Embiid, and the layup is good. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Philadelphia sitting with a comfortable. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in at the three, the small forward. And finished off by Edwards.
The handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter. That is so good.
Here's Maxey. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder.
You got to be kidding.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Fires away from way outside. Maxey, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. A nice shot by Harris.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Sinks the triple. Melton's got 9 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Timberwolves keep it alive. Conley kicks to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Pass to Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reed's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Count it, good.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after games.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Here's Gobert. The kick out to Warren. Alexander Walker passes to Warren.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. I'll give you a salute, sir.
Now here's Hield. He's guarded closely. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Hield with the bucket.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. Lowry kicks to Bamba. Driving inside. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Attention fans. Now on the court is the right squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
.36 seconds left in the first half. Morris against Lowry. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Over in the corner, Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Hield, the pass to Martin. From deep. Here's Payne. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Monte Morris. Rudy Gobert is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Anderson, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Out to Morris. Back to Warren for 3. Can't hit that one. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First team foul.
Edwards has come in for Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Anthony Edwards.
Philadelphia leading by 20. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Bamba, a screen on Morris. Lowry kicks to Hield. Back to Lowry. In the corner, Bamba with it. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timberwolves trail by 18. On the wing, Morris. Lowry covering. Edwards with the screen for Morris. Plays it up and banks it in. Morris has got his first points of the night.
You love the the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Here's Payne. The shot comes out. Good D by Anderson. Morris against Lowry. Morris dishes to Warren. And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Payne kicks to Hield. Martin with a screen on Edwards. Hield from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
And the Timberwolves call timing. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Towns comes in for T.J. Warren. McDaniels, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley in for Morris. Conley gets the bucket.
Wow, how about the concentration from Mike Conley? Wow, that is big time.
Philadelphia leading by 20. Outside, Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. The pass to Embiid. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got 6 points.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Out to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Trains it from beyond the arc.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. To the right side. 3-pointer, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Maxey kicks to Harris. Maxey passes to Harris. Pass to Embiid. From downtown. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Edwards. Now here's Reid. He's covered by Maxey. Edwards passes to Reid, and an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
There's the pick. Conley with the 3. Embiid knocks it loose.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Embiid. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the 76ers, in at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Here's Towns with the drive. Reid kicks to Morris. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Embiid. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And slam dunk by Harris.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end. Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Really left alone that time. And the 76ers lead by 20.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Reed gets the bucket.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Here's Melton. Maxey looking it over. Back to Melton. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Reed. The kick out to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
And he commits the intentional foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Monte Morris. Harris outside. Misses the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 17. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Melton. For 3, Edwards. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Pulls it up. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Towns against Harris. A 3-ball. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Pass to Maxey. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the 76ers lead by 20. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Boy, that was deep. Anthony Edwards testing the limitations of his range on that one.
Maxey finds Embiid. Back to Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Philadelphia.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Maxey.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-5 run here. lobbed up there for Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw drop. And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. So it's the 70s.
these teams can do damage on the break.
And I don't know anybody who loves basketball that doesn't love this kind of matchup. Get your track shoes on and keep your head out of the popcorn. They're getting up and down in windshield wiper fashion.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. We've got Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam out there with Nesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. 4-3 on target from range.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
There's the three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
And he's good on the second. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Conley finds Edwards. Clock at 6. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Halliburton. Hits the trifecta.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards has got 9 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's McDaniels off the drive.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win those kind of breakdowns.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the bucket by the Pacers. Conley. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Goes back up. Pass to Turner. The 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now Reid. Outside McDaniels. Down low. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Morris is checked in. 54 seconds left to play in the first. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And he jams it home with authority.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Back to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. From the arc. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 6 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in for Anthony Edwards. 23 seconds left to play in the first. McDaniels, that's good. Give him 8 points now.
Like the determination. McDaniels not backing down.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Over McDaniels. No good off the back of the rim.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Alexander Walker. Tips it, but no good. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Miles Turner. Neesmith out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Stick by Gobert. Three-pointer. The shot by Towns. No good. Indiana trailing here. And Clarkman Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. He's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Gobert. Gobert, too strong.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
Right wing. And Neesmith gets it to go. Neesmith's got his second basket of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Left side Anderson. The kick out to Morris. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Alexander Walker, the pass to Towns. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns taking his time here. Back to Alexander Walker. Kicks it out Towns. From downtown. The offensive rebound. And the jam by Gobert.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
And here's Turner from the arc. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And it's Edwards in for Alexander Walker. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Matherin finds McDermott. The three is up. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so Morris will bring it up for the T-Wolves. 6-point lead. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Pass to McConnell. There's a screen by Toppin. McConnell's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Now Towns. Reed with it. Kicks it out, Towns. Edwards for three. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Matherin's got his first 3 points of the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Conley against McConnell.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And he can't get the first one.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
McConnell finds Toppin. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. T.J. Warren out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. McConnell, good. And they say small ball is on the rise. but you look at the MVPs of late, Clark, a lot of superstar bigs.
Yeah, that's a great point, B.A. I mean, Embiid, Jokic, Giannis, I mean, with the floor spaced, I think it's freed up everybody that has ball skills to be able to make plays. And a lot of these guys are north of 7 feet that are doing it, whether it's off the dribble or pass and catch or knocking down mid-range and long-range shots. I think it's added to the versatility of stars in the game, the different positions where you can star from because of how the game is played now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding an open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
And clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Hits the three-pointer.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back, right back at you.
Toppin, a screen on Edwards. Toppin outside. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it, guarded by Smith. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as you keep knocking them down, it might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
And there's 1:45 left in the third. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Now Matherin. Back to McConnell. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
McConnell with a steal. All alone on the break. Here's Matherin. And throws it down on the coast-to-coast drive.
Good job by Matherin to get up court quickly. Make sure they capitalize on the nice defensive play.
The kick out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 18 points now here in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He buries it from three. McConnell's got 15 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 6 points for him.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Morris. Here's Moore. Back to Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
And so Towns nails them both. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
Pass to Gobert. Morris with it. Back to Gobert. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating. When Towns goes to the rim, he's doing it on and with purpose.
Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The 3-ball. McDaniels can't hit. The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
Here's Gobert. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Towns outside. The kick out to Morris. Halliburton with some nice D. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Edwards comes in for Moore. And Conley subbed in for Morris. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Halliburton with a steal. Pass to Turner from behind the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. .151 left to play in the fourth. Here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Towns, left side. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Halliburton outside. From deep three-point land. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
Really smooth looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
Finished off the break. And now just a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
And here's Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Edwards. From deep. Siakam pulls down the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Halliburton misses. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Edwards, guarded closely.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels against Halliburton. A deep three. And he can't get that one. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout.